they don't want to shake your hand. You're not Willy Wonka. This isn't your chocolate factory that you built. You're just one person that happens to have a YouTube channel or an IG account, if I'm talking about other people. It's just like, please, move.
Give me 2 pounds and a Ric Flair.
My name is Jason. Welcome back to Professor Sports Card. Every episode we start out with a blurred card, and at the end of the episode we go over the player, the card, the chart, the pop count, and everything in between. Who is this player? Comment below. And what year is the set from? The player and the set, comment below. At the end of the video, we'll take a look.
Basket. Killed her husband, whacked him.
In this episode, I hope to go over all things national, a video from it, tons of photos, things people bought, how it was. I have never attended the National. It's always on the East Coast, it feels, or the Midwest. And, well, that's far, and it just doesn't make sense financially to trek all the way there. If it was ever local or on the West Coast, I would definitely want to attend. It'd be awesome. But awesome, really cool if you got to go. If you did go, comment below. How was it? Do you normally go? How many times have you been? What is your experience?
The cringiest moment to me when I was just kind of looking at this stuff is Mojo shaking hands as people are walking into the exhibit hall. And look, I understand, you're a passionate content creator and you want to be a man of the people and all that stuff, but these people have been waiting. They want to get into the show. They're excited. They don't want to shake your hand. You're not Willy Wonka. This isn't your chocolate factory that you built. You're just one person that happens to have a YouTube channel or an IG account, if I'm talking about other people. It's just like, please, move. Just move out of the way. If you want to take some footage of the people coming in and just speaking on that, look at the rush of people, that's fine. But the whole idea that we're going to come in and shake everybody's hand, I just thought it was like, man, just the lack of self-awareness there it just hit me, man. I was just like, again, it just kind of struck me that there are a lot of folks, in the content creation space that just really feel special. They really think that everyone watches every single episode and that they love you and all that sort of thing. The vast majority of hobby people do not watch us here on YouTube or scroll through on IG and just can't wait to see what the next post is. That's just really the truth. That's the reality of it.
That out was like that. Oh, the right hand. I doubt if he'll be able to get up from this. He hit a flush on the jaw with the right hand.
We're going to start here. Hey, let's see some of your finds from the National that you're super pumped about. This was just from 6 hours ago. We have a Bo Jackson 1-of-1 printing plate that he got signed at the National. The one thing about the National that's different from almost any other card show throughout the year, I can't speak for the Dallas card show, but not anymore. It just has a plethora, just dozens and dozens, if not hundreds of athletes and celebrities there to sign. And it's amazing. Let's take a look at some more of the comments and see what some other pickups were. Pulled this from a $10 pack of Donruss 83. This is Tony Gwynn's rookie card. Looks in pretty good shape and always fun when you buy a pack like that. That's what you're looking for. That's the card when you spend the $10 that you're hoping to hit. So pretty cool when you do hit it like that.
Steve Carlton, 83, not worth too much, but Yaz, again, 83, not going to be worth too much, still a good player. Hoping for one good card. All right, Ricky Henderson, 83 in his A's uniform. I think that's pretty cool.
Appreciations Refractor. This is a cool Kobe card. It doesn't have a price what he spent for it. 1998 Topps Chrome Apparitions Refractor. It was not cheap. I'll tell you that right now. There's no way that card was cheap. Let's just take a look at a couple more. A rare Kobe rookie credentials, 9.5 grade. What is that, a LeBron with a 10 centering? If you resend this in, this is numbered at 102, odd numbering. 2003 EX Essential Credentials. Again, no price, but it was not cheap. That cost a pretty penny.
Everybody's got a price.
This is a follow-up to yesterday's story posted just from the National. My National nonsense. This is 99.9% all Ken Griffey Jr. Thank you, Cleveland. The National has my heart every year I go. This should put me around 135,000 Griffey cards now. Unreal, fun. Just looking at the National for Griffey. How many of those are doubles? I wish I could ask that guy. I should comment. I'm going to comment after this video, and if he responds, I'll share it with you on a future video. Of those 135,000 Griffey cards, how many are doubles? Like how many are just your only copy? I see doubles right here in the photo. Curious. See what they have to say. Big Griffey fan myself. I don't have quite that many. I'm impressed. This one's my favorite. Pop of 1. All right, yep, those metal cards are cool looking. I have about 10,000 Griffies to sell at my next show. Well, it looks like you might have a buyer. So if there any, or are there any you don't have? Wowzers, good question. Good question. Thousands he says he doesn't have. Unreal. So you have 135,000 but don't have every card? Yep. Gives you lots of things to still seek out. Hopefully you cleared more than a few off your list this weekend. Yeah, that's just a fun project. Crazy. Some are expensive, some are cheap. Cool update. The media. The average adult spends $255 per year on their hobbies. And well, I don't know if that's true or not, but clearly maybe sports cards aren't a hobby. I don't know. Why do I feel like this belongs here is what the post says. Per week is what the first comment is. That's what I pay in electricity per month for this alone. Cards are cheap. Yeah. Awesome. Okay. So that makes you think, okay, if we're counting, collecting fish, I guess, is a hobby. Having fish tanks, it's not cheap by any means. They're talking about hobbies, not addictions. You know, I'm dying to retire, but I have 3 more years before I could take. Where is this going? Hopefully it's worth the payoff. I'm dying to retire, but I have 3 more years before I could take early retirement and 6 more before regular retirement. I have coworkers who are eligible to actually take home more if they retire, but are afraid they'll have nothing to do. I know very well we'll have something to do. Okay, this is highly inaccurate as that is the very least per month. Like my immediate thought goes like skiing. Is skiing a hobby? Okay, you have to buy all the equipment. You have to update your equipment. You have to keep it good. You know, it costs money to go skiing. If your hobby's golf, it costs money to have the equipment. Once you have the equipment, you're probably buying new equipment. You have to get new balls. Hilarious. And then it costs money to play golf every time you're going out. So it's not like every hobby is exactly cheap. And that's why I don't necessarily buy this $255 a year. A golfer spends that in a week. Living in Vegas, I really try not to bet too much. However, I loved this. I thought that USA would crush South Sudan. The spread was 30 points. I didn't like that, so I took LeBron 6.5 assists. I had to remember that USA basketball, international basketball, is 8 minutes less. They're 10-minute quarters or 40-minute games instead of 48-minute games. That was disappointing to lose. I probably won't place another bet until NFL season starts, but go Team USA. They're looking destined for a gold medal. There's some more national nonsense. Anyone else pick up anything fun at the national? Here's Star Trek on the right, and on the left we have Parks and Rec. Those are pretty fun. I love how they have this huge space for them to autograph it. I love that. These are old SGC slabs. These cards are from 2013, but yeah, so this is what the old SG, they really had a different type of grading scale at the time. But yeah, those are neat looking Parks and Rec cards, Parks and Rec. I've been on a Star Wars kick lately. Here are a few pickups from National this week. I love this set right here, the blue border. The blue border is they came out with 4 series that year. Series 1, 2, 3, 4 from 1977. They all have a different color. 1977 is the first series. So this is Obi-Wan, and it even has the actor's name. I love this one for Han Solo because it has Harrison Ford as Han Solo in the blue back. I'm a big fan of these 1977 Star Wars cards and think they're undervalued. Just my opinion.
The Force is strong with you.
A group I was ripping some random packs at the National. I joined about a single wild card pop culture. And, well, he pulled, the Jason Aldean 1 of 1. Cool looking card.
Got a gun that my granddad gave me.
I didn't realize things like this exist. I guess every company can come out with what they want. Heritage Auction here. Mighty Morphin National exclusive. This one's 4 out of 10 and 4 out of 25. It's kind of neat. It's done, I guess, by it's Leaf. These are Leaf cards exclusive to the National. How interesting. And their Heritage Auctions is advertising, I guess, are part of this. But anyways, if you go to the National, it looks like there's you're privy to some things that you wouldn't get elsewhere. Beginning of the video, you were thinking one of the best lefties to ever throw the football. You were right, Steve Young. And it's incredible the value. You can put this... Few thoughts here. Let's stay on course. In a PSA 7, it's selling for $32, and there's 4,600 copies. Now, if you're going to think about modern QBs, most of them will not be as good or have the career Steve Young did when it's all said and done. I believe Steve Young won 2 Super Bowls, maybe 3, but I think 2 with the 49ers. He might have been on the bench for one of them. Great career, a quarterback before his time. He knew how to scramble and run when quarterbacks didn't do that or weren't as athletic. Again, in a PSA say, he doesn't have any other rookie cards. There's no other set that year. There's no other parallel. This is it. That's all. So imagine the quarterbacks from today when you're thinking about the overproduction and all the different parallels and all the different sets. And here you are, a Hall of Fame quarterback selling for $32 in a PSA 7. It doesn't bode well for the modern quarterback rookie cards that are selling for higher price. In a PSA 8, it's incredible. Put this card in your collection. Every football fan that collects cards should go spend the $30 to $60 and get this rookie quarterback card in your collection. In a PSA 8, there are 3,300. It's selling for $61. I expect a climb up here as we move up. In a PSA 9, look at the difference. There's only 194 in a PSA 9, and it's selling for $900. The pop count is so low. And because it is so low, I see this card doing well in time. What's this chart look like before we go to PSA 10? Pretty healthy. It has gone down in the... Now, there was a sale in May of $1,300. What caused this spike? All-time low, $900 in the past 2 years. I don't know what caused it to sell so low recently, but you had a $1,300 sale. There's another $900 sale, $1,200, all over the place. But yes, it did go down. If you can get this card for under $1,000, it looks like you should pop. I know nothing. I'm not saying anything, but yeah, I just love the low pop count on a Hall of Fame player, played for the Niners, won Super Bowls for the Niners, and this shows you there is demand because in PSA 10, there's only 8, very limited supply, and it sold for over, this was back in 2022, the last sale. Again, there's only 8 of them, but it sold for $120,000. Now, Card Ladder has this thing this is just Card Ladder's opinion. They have their own formula and algorithm. They say if it sold today, it'd be only worth $80,000. Still, wow. A very expensive card in a PSA 10 because of the limited pop count. And the PSA 9, it's not like there's a ton more. And then you see in a PSA 8, you can get it for $60.
Dives for the touchdown, San Francisco.
I want to play desperately, and I'm going to try to drive everyone nuts till they give me a shot.
Carries him into the end zone. Oh, what a play. What a play by Steve Young. Steve Young, one of the courageous games I've ever seen in a pro football player's career. The stuff of legend. He is a running back that can throw the football. The ball had to be perfect. It was. Niners will win it.
I think we've hit over 20 days in a row posting this format in total, maybe close to 25 days in a row posting videos to YouTube. Please hit the like button to help the channel, the algorithm, help it grow. Subscribe if you're enjoying so you never miss a video. After I go back to work, I'm shooting to make this every day, Monday to Friday, with the weekends off to prepare and plan. As always, thank you for watching and have a great day.
Me? I got brains.
What up, everybody? This is Robert Ory, a.k.a. Big Shot Bob, and you're watching Professional Sports Cards. Hey, by the way, go buy my rookie card.